All right, one Nashville couple is harnessing the generosity of their massive social media following to leave huge tips for strangers. Videographer LEXY BURKE and her husband, country musician Austin Burke, captured the moment they surprise people with tips of at least $500. The couple uses TikTok to raise the money to help Americans financially hurt by the pandemic. They spoke to our Errol Barnett about how the challenge grew to help so many people. Errol, good morning.
Good morning. Look, the kids call this the Venmo Challenge. LEXY and Austin Burke effectively just asked their more than 1 million followers on TikTok to send in their spare change, anywhere from 25 cents to $1. Well, week on week, thousands of people have done exactly that. And now, from waiters to Uber drivers, people's lives have actually been transformed. Folks who didn't expect it at a time of uncertainty for so many.
If I give you $1,000, that'd cover it?
$1,000? Tipping strangers $1,000 has become the norm for Nashville couple LEXY and Austin Burke.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
It's their version of a popular TikTok trend known as the Venmo Challenge, where users crowdfund small mobile payments for tips.
I noticed different users were asking their followers to Venmo them, so I just decided to do this Venmo Challenge, but for the service industry.
LEXY and Austin have both waited tables before, so they know how essential tips are for servers.
I randomly got a $1,000 tip a few years back, so that was something I had always wanted to do to pay it forward.
LEXY began paying it forward with this simple request to her followers.
If every follower Venmos me 50 cents, we could leave a massive tip for somebody who is...
Her Venmo account filled with donations totaling more than $3,000. Did you expect, LEXY, that you would even raise the amount you did the first time?
Absolutely not.
20, 40. Those receiving the tips were just as shocked.
I don't even know what to say.
The newlywed couple has now raised more than $155,000, sharing it with more than 100 strangers.
We just did one on Thanksgiving Day. We ordered some pizza. The recipient was so sweet and so gracious.
I live paycheck to paycheck. I was wondering, where I'm gonna get this money from?
We had a server. She broke down because she just said she unfortunately was getting evicted from her home.
Oh my God, thank you.
We made a pact that, number one, we would give all the money out, and number two, that we would just leave it up to God to who we got as our server.
And I'm gonna tip you $1,000.
For real?
Inspired by all those that gave to him, nail technician Tommy Nguyen decided to pay his tip forward.
I split it out. I gave it some to my family. I gave it back to my dance community.
How much of the 1,000 did you keep for yourself?
$50. There's just so many people that I wanted to give out.
So many people touched by a simple act of kindness.
This isn't from LEXY or myself. This is from thousands and thousands of people that genuinely care about you and love you.
What's your hope for the people who've been on the receiving end of these gifts?
My hope for them is just to keep doing what they're doing. Whether you're serving or a nurse, you're so appreciated. And I feel like this year we've all been able to come together, and hopefully a lot of them have talked about paying it forward too.
Thank you so much.
And keep in mind, they do get permission every time they record someone and surprise them with a massive fat tip. LEXY and Austin are now fundraising for their last round of 2020, but keep in mind, they do get something in return. Take a look at this video clip. It's Tommy and LEXY dancing to Lizzo's Truth Hurts. The two are now taking dance classes together, and they credit this challenge and the entire experience for bringing them close. Of course, their hope is that this becomes contagious and everyone effectively pays it forward. Tony?
Wow, LEXY's got moves.
Yeah, that's so lovely.
But go LEXY and Austin. It just shows you, because everybody can give 50 cents. I like how they're starting with that. But it just shows you how kindness begets kindness.
Yeah, it's true.
You do it for somebody and you think, now what can I do to help somebody else?
And seeing all those reactions together, just...
we do need a Venmo challenge in Congress, though, for this next stimulus bill to come through.
Exactly.
Maybe they filmed it all and put it online.
They need to meet with the people on Capitol Hill, you're right.
Yeah.